Which is, for some reason, the chat history says welcome cabbage in game.
Anyway, I have left the game.
Who
Yeah,
left the game?
I'm working on creating a new one.
Yeah, I could do one more.
The Asian map was also fun.
That one.
Yes.
Asia was fine.
The only not fun one was the horrible France one.
It's real bad.
Man,
What are the special rules for this one? I don't remember.
Mountain
Special.
passes.
Mountain, take 2 trains each, I guess.
Yeah, that's it.
Special double routes. Ferries. Asian Explo. What does that mean?
Oh, I don't think we ever learned.
we didn't.
Asian Explorer. Those are these mountainy looking things. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah, we just kind of like.
Oh no, okay, there's more shit up there. I was like,
Alright, give me a second here. Plug my laptop in.
we're are we taking all 4? I think we're taking all 4.
Good. Live risky.
Oh, wait, how the hell do I get to your game?
Oh, I'll
down.
never tell you because I don't know.
I'll never tell.
No, this is the game we just finished, which I don't know why it keeps coming up.
Yeah, it does let you do that, doesn't it?
Resume. It's your turn, it says. Asia, play. Okay, God.
More like Plasia, am I right?
Yes.
Like Playtech Asia.
More like the company Play Asia.
I think they might be the same.
They're probably the same, if I had to guess.
One of them sells a bunch of pirated shit, and the other doesn't, though, I think. So
Oh,
maybe,
wait, really?
Yeah. Can I get between... How many are you guys taking? 3? Damn.
I believe Duncan took all 4.
I did.
4?
I did.
Duncan's
Good
fucking
God.
balls out. No shame.
Send, motherfuckers.
Well, then I have to take at least 3.
You
What?
do not.
To
You don't have
win,
to do
yeah.
anything.
Tim,
but
you
you do what
could
you want.
fucking
Too bad at
protest
this
this game for 15 days.
I mean, you're correct.
I mean, my gambit is going to be very difficult to pull off, and I will not succeed. So,
Oh, same.
All right, fuck it. I'm just doing 2 then. Jesus, the routes I pulled are not congruous at all.
I just understood why there's a 15-day timer allowed. Because you can just leave the game and it will come back. So like people could just slowly play this over the course of 2 weeks if they don't have time. Holy
That's
shit! You've
kinda-
already placed a route?
yeah, motherfucker.
No,
Did you need that one?
no, but
Well,
it's scary where it is.
And the fact that he chose that instead of the easier way to do it.
That's true. That's a fucking power move.
It is.
Cower
Yeah.
before me and my top energy.
Whoa,
What?
that's a detail about you I didn't know. I don't know what to do with this information.
Duncan doesn't give top energy to me. I'm just gonna say it.
I would agree.
Yeah, definitely not.
Then again, I don't think any of us give off top.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
You're not being unfair there.
If I'm gonna be mean to Duncan, I have to be mean to all of us because it's definitely true.
I don't think it's mean to say.
No, it's probably not.
Does anyone have anything mean?
It's the part of the wedding.
Does anyone have anything mean?
Somebody says something mean enough.
The wedding is off. I really hope that there are more of
No.
those eventually.
Cool. Take credit for other people's murders.
Oh, it's me.
Why are we whispering in a low voice?
Oh, because I'm singing and I don't want to like be a dick and make that the only thing you guys hear.
It's usually planes, so
It
I'd
is
probably-
usually planes.
Suspiciously quiet ever
Is
since
everything okay? Do we have to check the news?
Dude, there was a fucking plane that fell apart on the way to Hawaii. Did you
Right.
guys see that?
Is that the one?
No.
Was that one on the way to Hawaii?
Yeah, the one where the engine broke apart over Colorado.
Oh,
yeah.
that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Honolulu bound.
Oh God! I mean, it made it what, like
Like, it made
100
it like 10
miles?
feet. It like
Yeah.
essentially got off the runway and then the engine exploded and they're like, well, time to turn around, I guess.
Ugh, this again.
Oh, exploding engines. Eh.
Like, that's one of those things where, like, I mean, some plane crashes you could like blame it on like pilot negligence or whatever. That is not one of those situations. If the engine
No.
literally explodes, I would just anticipate a swift death to follow.
I read a news story that people were like, yeah, it was actually pretty chill. Like, it was scary at first, but then they were like, we got this. And we were like, okay.
Yeah, the fact that the plane kept going, like, will now make me overconfident if I'm ever on a flight
Yeah.
that has an engine explode.
You'll
I'm
be
like,
like-
I've seen
you'll be
this
like,
before on the internet.
100% fine.
In fairness, like, most crashes don't actually end up with someone dying. So even if your engine does explode, like statistically, you're probably fine.
Unless
you're-
you are a Hollywood involved
Hollywood
person.
anything,
A
really.
Hollywood
Yeah.
involved person.
Or anyone who ever rides in a helicopter, because God, what?
Yeah, I feel like helicopters are really not up to snuff.
People need to be done
No.
with those.
Yeah, they're not great.
Yeah.
I'm with Sean Bean on this one.
Sean Bond?
Did you ever hear that story about how he like refused to? They would ride helicopters, obviously, up to like the mountains in New Zealand, and he just refused to ride in the helicopters, and he just like hiked the entire way up as the other actors like saw him from above in the helicopter.
Hey, I respect that. Good exercise.
That's very Boromir energy.
It is. It's super rad.
I should watch one of
I've been
those tonight.
rewatching those. I've been rewatching those. I watched the first two this week.
I have read the first two so far this year. I'm gonna.
Haley is an incredibly large Lord of the Rings fan, so we pop them in every so often.
There are
Oh,
much
yeah.
worse things to pop in every so often.
There are much worse things,
I love them.
and those movies just hold up so well.
They do, yeah.
Incredible because of all the practical effects. Like,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it's a large part of it for sure.
you know, like
It's the first time
the-
I'm hearing this.
You know, like the
Hey, did you know when Viggo Mortensen
Rude.
kicked the helmet?
broke
I
his
did
toe.
know this.
Nice.
That was
Wait,
it.
Thank you for the info.
I haven't said much. Anyway, it's not like you need toes.
Now let's dissect that.
Okay, all right. Where do you want to start?
Balance? I mean, you can,
Balance?
You can bounce without toes. You can figure it out.
as long as you got your pinky toe and your big toe, you're probably fine.
Look, there are plenty of people who don't have toes, and they get around fine.
I don't know enough about de-toed people to know.
That's actually extremely insensitive of you to have said. It's
Probably.
not, they prefer to be called untoed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the mountains are weird.
Oh
They-
right, they like throw it in like the bottom
Yeah, I
right
have
hand
no
corner, and we
idea
don't know why.
No,
It doesn't
because
do
it
anything.
it takes 2 trains, but not 2 cards.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
And I was not visualizing that correctly.
I see.
Okay, and
You're
so that is where
probably
you
right.
probably stick them on the board to keep track. It's like, oh, I
Yeah.
put an X, so I need to put one of my trains in
Oh.
the thingamabob.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I
Oh,
think
that's
and
the
that's
case,
how you
gotcha.
get the Asian explorer points is by going over mountains.
Oh.
Now everything makes sense.
I can start placing routes with less fear now.
Yeah.
I was afraid, and now I am no longer afraid.
I didn't have anybody by my side.
This
And now you're back.
music.
I don't know any other lyrics to that song.
It's I Will Survive,
It is I Will Survive.
for the record, Tim.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you know what's fucked up?
Being spoken.
What?
There is exactly one country between North Korea and Finland.
Interesting.
It's true.
What? Wait, really?
Yeah, because you see Vladivostok right there?
Yeah, that borders North
That's Russia that borders North Korea.
Oh.
Russia is huge in terms
Does
of
Finland
land
border Russia?
Yep, the very north bit.
on the other side.
Hey, we all got Asian Explorer points. Cool.
Sick.
I love to explore Asia. I love to
Guess I
explore
know,
Asia more
right?
than you motherfuckers. I have 3.
I believe it.
Can't let this fucker win. Let's explore Asia.
You fucking weeb!
We just gotta explore Asia harder.
I just got to explore Asia hardest, I guess.
There's no way that doesn't sound sexual, right?
Yeah. Look, I only need to explore Asia until I find spices.
That's the way to do it. Historically.
We all need spices.
Fund,
Lots of them.
fund my ship, and I will return with spices and tea. I promise you, will make us all rich, guys.
People were going fucking nuts for some spices back then.
Like spices.
Spices, yeah, that's why people went to Asia.
And then the
I
British
know.
refused to use them in their cooking.
Yeah, pretty much.
They had gotten used to just never having spices.
Or joy.
Hey, what goes well with this toast? I don't know, beans. Might as well.
Checks out.
Just open a can of beans and pour it on.
Is that a thing that people do?
Yeah.
Yes.
Toasting
Beans.
Like
beans
okay,
is an English thing?
the real thing is like a lot of like British cuisine that gets dunked on is actually like poor for people who are fucking poor as hell.
Well, yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
That being
try not to
said,
mock-
the first thing
try
a
not to-
British person said when they walked into India was, "Right, what's all this then?
Okay.
Is that turmeric?"
Why does this meat not taste like it's been boiled? And you could drink water without putting a beer in it first? Impressive.
I can taste this. I don't like it.
You know the thing about like
I can taste.
the thing about corned beef is that it's just like such a rough cut of meat that
Yeah.
like, you just have to like let it boil all day.
Well, that's like 90% of like where like long cooking things came from, where it's just like a poor person who got like the worst cut of meat. So it's just like, how do I turn this into something edible? And
Right.
France was like, well, I guess throw it in a pot with some wine and cook it for 4 hours. And then in
Yep.
like the South, where it's just like, we caught this wild hog. How do we eat like all of it? Because we're not gonna get meat for another month. It's just like, I don't know, put it over like wood for like 8 hours, and we'll try that.
Well, you know that ribs originated from like slave cooking because they would always get like the bones with like whatever meat on it.
Suddenly, all of
Little
American
everyone
barbecue
knows
makes
that
sense.
that was the
Right?
best fucking part of everything because ribs are fantastic.
Ribs are fantastic.
One of my absolute favorite cuts of meat.
It's interesting because I think ribs are like kind of the low end of barbecue.
Really? What is the
Yeah,
high end? Then?
Well, here's the thing: the low end of barbecue is still amazing, but I don't know. I just
suppose.
prefer like I just like if I'm getting barbecue, I'm getting brisket.
I mean, brisket is great. Don't get me wrong, but I love ribs. Like, if ribs are done well, they're one of my favorite foods.
Yeah.
I mean, look, barbecue is one of my favorite things to eat. Like barbecue is amazing.
Yeah.
I just, in general, like if I'm going to go out and eat barbecue, I'm almost never ordering wings unless I'm ordering something else with it.
I could fucking slam a jam a pulled pork sandwich right now.
Yeah. I had
It was a
pulled
mis-
pork on my
Come on, Slam,
my
and jam a
breakfast.
pulled pork Sam.
You had it on your what? On your breakfast?
Yeah, I had a Kahlua pork loco moco this morning, and
Oh, loco mocos are great.
it's fucking amazing. There's this really good local breakfast spot in Eva that is just that we go to a lot. You know, good hangover food.
I'm not. What is Loco Moco?
Loco. So the traditional way
It's
of
crazy
making
mocha.
loco moco is that you basically you have a bed of rice, and then you put hamburger patties and eggs on it, and then douse the whole thing in brown gravy.
Yeah, it's good.
And it is like a Hawaiian breakfast that is incredible. I love Loco Moco. And yeah, so I got one this morning that instead of the hamburger patties, it's like Hawaiian style pulled pork, which they call Kahlua pig, which is.
I feel like I've had a Hawaiian style pulled pork before. I don't know where, but
Kahlua pig is amazing. It's one of my favorite things on the planet. It's so good.
So the image I put in Discord was a Twitter conversation I stumbled across that was so incredible I had to take a screenshot of it, which comes from people roasting British cuisine. A British guy saying, or someone saying, name a dish as popular as American barbecue from the United Kingdom that wasn't stolen from India. Someone says, fish and chips, Sunday roasts, shepherd's pie, meatloaf. Guy says, none of those are either good nor popular. Guy's like, where do you live then? First guy's like, Canada. It's just very good, like, well, you were really hoping he was going to say, like, North Carolina or some shit, weren't you?
I do. I like try not to like rag on British cuisine too much because it's honestly kind of a very played out joke, but I do wonder if there really is anything that is like as well liked as like American barbecue from Britain.
I don't
Because
know.
I think I would assume not, but I don't know. I also
And,
don't know
like,
how
that's
popular
mostly-
American barbecue is.
Yeah, exactly. That's mostly just because, wow, American barbecue is popular everywhere.
It
Yeah.
is. Yeah. I mean, that's not surprising. It's really good.
It's inspired Korean barbecue, which is also very good.
I've
Yeah,
never
Korean
had.
Korean-
barbecue is also real good.
I just want to be clear here. Korean barbecue was not something that was not. That's not convergent evolution. That was inspired by American barbecue.
Question mark.
I
Yeah,
just
I-
assume because it's called Korean barbecue, but that's just an assumption.
My assumption was that it was just like an old style of cooking that.
That because we know barbecue.
Is Korean barbecue like? I'm just picturing like a bunch of shit in like a tin pan. Does that sound
It's-
accurate?
You're thinking
or
of
is it
cat on a hot tin roof?
on a hot.
On a
The
wet-
sequel.
In fairness, Korean barbecue is also not really barbecue. It's grilled, not smoked or
Yeah.
anything.
Hmm.
Which is so it's weird to call it barbecue.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's mostly they do a lot of like spare ribs and like it's often very thin cut meats.
It looks
and then
like
they just drain it, and it's basted in a bunch of fucking sauce, and then it's good.
It's definitely good.
I mean, yeah, I'm never gonna be mad about Korean barbecue.
yeah, it turns out that it is we just kind of call it barbecue because that's what Americans do.
In fairness, like there's like a huge thing in America where like if you say like I'm going to a barbecue and like you're not literally barbecuing meat, there are people who like will get angry at you,
That is also true.
which is stupid. It's like it's just like yeah, we call it cookout. Fuck off.
Can't seem to find your face in the dark. Tell me, how can you get all the way here? Gravity.
Chris, if you're going for this, I apologize.
I'm waiting on bated breath here.
Yeah, where are you? I'm not.
Okay.
Who gives a
He's
fuck
just off
about
for those explorer
Mandalay
points.
Bay? There's so much Korean food near me. I should like order some from Bibim Town soon.
I
There's
don't know
not
if
a ton of
I've ever had Korean food.
I also don't know if I have, and I walked past one today, which has inspired all of this.
I've had some
Korean?
beef bulgogi before, which is very good.
Yeah,
Um,
I've had plenty of Korean food. It's
but
good.
yeah, I haven't eaten a ton.
I've
and
had
when I have,
Vietnamese
it's
food.
usually at like Asian fusion restaurants.
I
Yeah,
also
opposed
don't
to,
know
like,
if I've had
devoted
much
Korean
Vietnamese,
places.
but I've had a decent amount of Thai. Because there's also
eaten a lot
Thai
of
food
Thai-
fucking
Thai
everywhere
food
near me.
is also amazing.
Thai food is great, and I've eaten a lot of pho, but
Yeah, that's the only Vietnamese food I've
Yeah.
had.
but
I've had whatever their sandwiches are called too.
oh yeah, banh mi, yeah.
Banh mi. Yeah.
Oh, I guess I've had Korean sushi. Basically, what was that called? Kimbap? Kimbap, I think it's called.
Yeah, that might be right. I
Let
have
me
a good
let
friend.
let me just count off for you guys how many specifically Thai places are within about half a mile walk from me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's basically 10. About 10 places that I could walk to that are all specifically Thai.
There's honestly a ton by Jordan and I too.
Yeah, well, I was about to say like there's I can think of at least 3 or 4 Thai places that I can get to within like 10 minutes of a drive. Whereas like I can't think of a single Korean restaurant, like devoted Korean
I can't
restaurant
either,
around
yeah.
here either.
The Vietnamese place I went to was off of 38th, like
Don't
past
you have
the
a-
old White River.
Yeah, and there's a couple of Vietnamese places. Don't you have a Vietnamese place like a 2-minute walk from your apartment?
Oh yeah. What's it called?
I also
I don't
do.
know.
Oh yeah, Pho Real is what it's called.
Yeah,
That's funny.
The place
I
Um,
love when people do stupid puns like that with restaurants. Like
It's like, listen,
like,
these dipshits have to be drawn in somehow.
like titanium on Mass Ave.
Oh, I never heard of that.
Good place.
let's see.
all of my places are like Ben's Thai and shit like that. It's just very like Gin
Like,
Thai.
this is a Thai food place. It's owned by Ben.
Like, I grew up in Chicago. I don't know why I sound like this.
And I am-
Especially if I'm Korean.
I am both Thai and Chicagoan, but
I'm a very confused Korean Chicagoan.
Where the hell am I?
why am I using Chris's D&D character accent?
Yeah, like looking at it, there's like probably 5 Thai places in like Northwest Indiana, whereas I don't think there's a single like devoted Korean place.
Northwest Indianapolis, you mean, right?
Thank you.
Okay, I'm like, damn, that's a wide
Not
berth
the
you're covering.
region.
Shit. What should I?
Fuck people that say the region, by the way.
Whom shall I?
Why do you have so like be upset about the region?
I don't know. It's just a dumb thing to call it.
Okay.
I've never heard of the region.
It's
The region
just
is
part
the
of Indiana that's Chicago,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
and people call it the region, and it makes me want to punch them in their faces.
You know, it makes me want to punch.
Punch.
Throw some hands up and punch.
Punch.
It turns out there are also a ton of Korean places, but not so many located directly near me. Bibim Town, Jinju, Sansu Gabsan, Dansen, Sungdo Korean Barbecue, Hanbot Restaurant, Kimchi
I don't-
Pop 2, Doc, Bop and Grill.
I wonder if there's like a reason that
Bop and Grill.
Bop and Grill is like a chain of bibimbap.
I wonder if there's a reason that like Thai restaurants seem to have like caught on and like Korean restaurants have it in our area.
I don't know,
Yeah, I
because
don't know.
Thai food is just better Chinese food.
Maybe they're just more Thai immigrants to Indiana or Indianapolis. It could be as simple as
That
that.
would make sense.
There are actually a lot of Southeast Asian immigrants in Indianapolis.
Yeah,
Very
there's
randomly.
actually
There's
I
a very
remember-
large Burmese population.
Burmese. You said?
Yeah.
I am aware
Yeah.
of that. Yeah.
I'm also aware of that.
I'm sure I've mentioned it before, but like Fort Wayne was like a place where they ended up settling a lot of Burmese refugees.
Hmm. Yeah, I know. Our roommate, like, her parents like housed a Burmese child for a long time.
Yeah, that's just
Kind of
that's
fucked
one
up
of
what's
the
going on right now.
situations.
Yeah,
Fair.
that place is not in a great spot at the moment.
Hey, none of that peninsula is. They have been taken advantage of, with the exception of, well, I mean, Vietnam, there was the whole war situation, but Vietnam largely
think I've heard of
seems, yeah, Vietnam presently seems like the most stable country in that region.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty much.
kind of coronavirus will.
Communism gets the job done.
Yeah. Yay, communism.
Hey, you guys ready for your fat $1,400 checks?
Woo,
I don't know if I'm gonna get one of those.
Really?
Wait, is everyone like?
I mean,
If
I
you
did the
filed
earlier ones.
taxes, right?
I
unless
have
you
not filed taxes
are
yet.
you a dependent?
Well, not anymore. I
Then-
was
then
like
you
2 years ago.
Yeah, right.
should
Then you
definitely
should get
qualify
one,
for
right?
Yeah.
Did you not get
Mhm.
the first?
I did not.
Huh.
I
But-
did not get the early ones. I'm going to claim it on my taxes, which I guess I should probably just like turn in tomorrow. Now that I'm thinking about it, they're
I
pretty much
actually
done.
turned all mine in already.
I would have done mine in like fucking February, but I'm still waiting on my W-2 from the fucking 2 goddamn debate tournaments I judged for my friend.
That's pretty funny.
I got like
I know, I-
$300 total dollars, and I'm still waiting on my tax forms from that school.
I did finish my taxes more or less. I just like thought like, oh, I'll turn this stuff in like tomorrow, or I'll double check it like tomorrow, like 2 weeks ago, and then just didn't.
I think unless I did something incredibly horrifyingly wrong, I don't understand why people are so horrified about freelance taxes. Like, I don't think I did anything wrong, but like,
I mean,
all you got to do is keep track of your shit, which is really easy to do when a lot of it's online.
I don't know.
I feel...
Now, why there, Duncan? Well, now why there?
Do you need that?
Yes, I remember why I was mad at the Asian map last time. Because Jordan put, like,
Yeah.
the world's fucking longest roadblock on Tehran.
Well, wait. So you needed to get into Calcutta, Tim?
Yeah, like I have other options.
Yeah, you can
but
go
that's-
under. I'll let you go under.
Oh, very polite.
I'll allow you to do this.
Some more
So-
top energy from Duncan.
Stop saying
bitch.
stop saying top energy.
No.
Can we have a frank conversation about Calcutta to Mandalay? Does anyone how trafficked is that going to be?
I will tell you right now, I'm going from Rangoon into Calcutta and then to Colombo.
And then to
Completed all my routes, but
Columbia. Yeah, that doesn't.
so I don't need anything specific.
All right. So I'm gonna go kind of a roundabout way then.
Please don't take Agra to Karachi, Jordan, if you can avoid it.
Agra to Karachi. Where's that?
There's a little
Pakistan.
too red in there.
I'm gonna go ahead and smash this real quick.
The like button?
Smack and smash and smoosh. Go ahead and flick that plib.
Flick that. Hey, guys, in 7 months, when
Ring
this
the
goes on
bell.
YouTube, can you flick that plib for me?
Flick the plib real quick.
You three are the
Where
only
did
people
you-
I want flicking that plib, to be explicit.
Just a reminder to flick the plib every chance you get.
I
Flick the
don't know
plib.
what you guys are talking about.
Flick the plib!
I,
You get a
look, I
chance,
don't know.
pop it, pull it, twist it. All right, let's see.
Damn. There we go.
what you're gonna wanna do is stay the
Flick
fuck
that plib.
away.
Like that.
I did not agree to this.
I'm gonna come in like fourth.
What that is, or
I'm-
anything.
It's something that like Chris made up, and we're running with it.
It's something Tim made up. Give the man
Or-
credit.
Whoever said it. The general stupidity art group kind of like flows together.
How
Listen,
dare you
Plib-
call us stupid? Flick that
The
plib
plib is
because
rights reserved, and you better not
Tim-
attribute it to anyone but myself.
yeah, he has already mailed it to himself.
So
I mailed the plib and then I flicked it.
I mailed myself the plib, so you better.
You better believe I flicked it.
there's like
It's because we were talking about YouTube and Tim wanted to say smash that like button but didn't want to say it.
Uh,
I can't believe I'm
Just
the
like-
only one that picked up on that.
Just another random thing that you have to do for people you're subscribed to or whatever the fuck.
Ring the bell, flick the plib.
click subscribe.
Flick the plib, click a like, leave a
click
comment,
plib.
subscribe, flick the plib.
so. I'm gonna post a picture, and I found this because I looked up like Thai restaurants, and this is on one of the websites I happened to randomly click on.
Why does this guy look like the motherfucker from Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark?
I don't know. I just needed everyone else to see this picture.
But Thai, I guess. Hey, if they ever remake that movie, this guy's top billing.
Yeah, love
I
it.
thought they were going to. Weren't they going to? Or am I just thinking of the fact that they're making Uncharted movies?
I think they're
Probably
making.
that.
I think there's supposed to be like an Indiana Jones TV show or some shit. I don't know.
Everything
Too much
all
content.
Too
new
much
again.
content. What about WandaVision? But guys, what about Captain America and also the Falcon?
I literally couldn't give a fuck.
I watched WandaVision. It's kind of good.
People
Don't talk about
said it was,
WandaVision,
like,
please.
fine.
Oh,
People didn't say it was fine. People were going fucking insane about it for like
Yeah, people loved it.
yeah.
6 weeks.
It's got a lot of cool, like, old sitcom references and stuff in it that I like the way they did that. It's very unique. It's just a different show watching experience than what you usually get.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, like, the whole concept is cool.
I watched the first couple episodes and I enjoyed them a lot, and I definitely plan on watching the rest of it at some point.
I am so fucking coming in last place. Holy shit.
I actually heard that new Disney movie is good, which kind of makes me happy.
What new Disney movie?
The Raya and the Last Dragon or whatever.
It looked cool.
Like,
I've seen the first
thought
5
it-
seconds of that ad on YouTube a few times.
Yeah,
I thought it looked
yeah,
like
fair
a
enough.
dull adventure fantasy or whatever, but hearing that it's good makes me actually like kind of excited. But also, it's the first time James Newton Howard has scored a Disney movie since Treasure Planet,
Huh,
and also there's no goddamn singing in it.
cool.
All things that I enjoy.
A Disney movie without show tunes?
Yep.
By God, they've done it.
Which again, like basically the last time was Treasure Planet.
When was the last 2D animated movie out of Disney?
Princess and the Frog,
Princess
probably.
and the Frog. Yeah.
That's been a fucking while now.
That was what, like 08 or something?
Probably.
I thought that was like 2011 or 12.
That would have
You
been.
might be right.
I thought Tangled came out about 2000.
Oh, 2009.
Yeah,
Okay, I was-
and then
I
Tangled
was-
would have been was right at the end of our high school, and then Frozen was like
December
right at the beginning of college.
2009. So almost 2010. So almost in the middle of our two guesses.
Sure.
Thank you.
Oh god, I don't know what to do anymore. I only have 2 routes. Or do I? No, I have 3.
Tim,
But
I think we're coming in last.
you do?
I mean, look at. They both have so few cars left. We've both only complete.
Ty. Are you alright, man? Did you just fall? Okay.
Yeah, they have 4 cars and 3 cars, so I kind of just need
But,
a place. Or else. And then you'll blow up.
Eh.
Thanks.
Anyway, time to end this.
Thanks. Yeah, Kelly Marie Tran is like the main character
Mhm.
in that,
Yes.
Cool.
and like
Also-
good for him. Jesus,
Her.
good for her
Because fuck everyone.
because
Um,
fuck everyone.
Also, it's very Indonesian inspired and has a lot of Indonesian instruments in the soundtrack.
Oh,
cool.
is Alan Tudyk voicing a fucking animal again?
That should be the only thing Alan
Tudyk.
Tudyk's allowed to do.
Yeah, okay, I can
He
see
just
his
voices
voice.
animals.
This
He
is
gets to
wait,
voice
is
the
this not,
sidekick, but
is
not
this not
speak
the
English.
last turn yet?
It is the last turn.
Okay.
I think Jordan probably has this game
That seems possible.
Certainly feel like I don't. I'm
because
just
I
gonna
think
put
he
this
has
here.
longest route.
I do. Does it? I don't know if longest route counts in this one.
I think it's replaced with the Asian. They might still have longest route too, though. I don't know.
Because I have a lot of Asian Explorer points.
Yeah, it looks like as of now you're gonna win that unless Jordan gets to put one down right now.
Yeah, Alan Tudyk voices an animal.
Is it the giant armadillo?
Yeah, a half pillbug, half armadillo, and half pug hybrid. Well, I don't think that math adds up, but I'll allow it. Disney Wikipedia.
Why a pug? What?
Pugs are Chinese.
That's unrelated to my
That-
thinking. Okay.
That's unrelated to his thinking, and also the movie isn't Chinese.
That's true. Well, I don't know. Asian.
All right, American.
Yeah. True.
I don't think it's supposed to be like it's obviously a fantasy world, so
Yeah.
I don't know if it takes place in a specifically Indonesian. I don't know, like what nationality is Kelly Marie Tran? That sounds Vietnamese, or at least I think Tran is a Vietnamese last name. Okay, what is this? Is this?
This is how many cities you connect.
Oh,
No.
cities.
Oh,
What?
right, that's
You
what
have
the
to-
Asian Explorer bonus is.
What is cities? Oh.
It's a large town. I don't know how to
Oh,
answer
hey,
that.
I did. God damn it.
Yes, her parents were
Well, that made me
refugees
do
from
a lot
Vietnam.
better than I thought I was doing.
Oh, that was really close, actually.
Yeah,
And
guys, real close one. I spent the entire time getting my first pull, and it ended up being trash.
Well, and also, so the cars that fall off the cliff or whatever, they just don't matter at all, do they? I guess. The cars that you have to like double up on,
I guess not.
and they add them up on the side like they mean anything.
I think again, I think it's probably just like physically you would need a place to put your cars,
Yeah,
and
I
so it's just kind of
suppose.
imitating that. Like it doesn't need to do that.
Visualization for it.
Yeah. And we all
All right.
like something like I think like 3 of us all had like 14 cities connected, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, I ended up like incredibly close to Duncan because of that. I didn't know that was a thing.
You would have expected any one of us to be able to pull it out in the end.
It really just how the chips fell. It
Just
could've
down
gone
to the
anywhere.
wire, guys.
Why do we still have this guy? Can't we have an Asian person?
Oh no.
I agree.
Gee, who is this?
No, that
Who
feels
is it?
insensitive.
That's not. I wasn't trying to connect the two. Like, why are these guys? Why is this guy and this right next to each other?
I mean,
Like,
Yeti-
who is that? What is he supposed to be?
He's a Yeti, which are from the Himalayas.
Yes,
But Yetis aren't real.
Well,
and neither
no,
are
but they
rice
are-
bowls.
It's true. Neither are. What is this steampunk thing?
I don't think your suitcases were banned 6 years ago, I believe. So
Trains do this for real, though. It's very
That's
safe.
true. That's just a verified fact.
a watch you could hold in your pocket. Come on.
I've only seen those in Bleach.
No, just Stopwatch Hulk. He's the only one who's allowed to have one.
That's made up. Only Shinigami.
Excuse me. Use his real name, Stopwatch Hulk. Stop saying.
That's true. Yeah, that's
Stop using fancy words to describe Stopwatch Hulk, the greatest character in anime.
He is the very best, and he survives for almost 5 minutes.
Almost. He does have a battle, and he does last less than
He does
like
do
less than
nothing
40
with
seconds.
Time. He just shoots numbers at people.
Shoots numbers, turns big, bisected. What a character arc.
Okay, I don't like that I got a notification on my phone from Disney Plus talking about the fucking movie we were talking about.
Oh, that's creepy.
Well, what is today? Saturday? It did come out yesterday, but
I turned off notifications.
okay.
Hey, I
Guys,
watched
I
that.
just
You want
posted
to
it.
please watch Raya and the Last Dragon on Disney Plus, now streaming for only $29.99.
Jordan?
Or catch it in theaters and get
Yeah.
coronavirus.
What happened?
Jordan,
What happened to Jordan? Oh, what did he send?
I have
my God.
many questions.
Is this what happened when you looked up Stopwatch Hulk?
Yes, somebody actually had already tattooed it on their body, and I just had to like show you guys.
Is that Duncan's leg?
I believe it.
No, Duncan thinks
Duncan-
that only women can get color in their tattoos.
Ah, that's true. That's true.
It is a very strange opinion that I hold.
Ironically,
I
think
think that
got-
some color tattoos look good on gentlemen, but
ironically, Haley also refuses color for her tattoos.
I just don't.
She has tattoos. Cool.
Yeah, she got
now
them
has
recently.
2 tattoos.
I saw.
Oh.
Yeah, she sent me a Snapchat of her getting a tattoo or
I
something.
think she sent it to any tattoo approving individual she is close with.
I had a nice conversation as she was getting them with her.
Well, nice. Her tattoo artist kind of
Oh,
was good at doing tattoos, but was barely a human being. Like she said, they just
Whoa.
didn't say anything to her, which is like. She was like, "Yeah, it's my first tattoo or whatever," and she followed this tattoo artist on Instagram and stuff, and like has seen that she's done a bunch of anime and stuff, so they would have plenty to talk about. And she was like, "It's my first tattoo," and she was like, "Oh."
roasted.
It's like, okay, I'm paying you to do this. Can we like chat maybe?
Nope.
Well,
Duncan, your tattoo
Nope.
guy was cool, right?
My tattoo guy is the bomb. I love my tattoo guy.
Cool, because once I buy a ticket, I'm going to have you give me information so I can start working on planning out the shit I want from him.
Yeah. I think the easiest way to get a hold of him is through his Instagram.
Okay, that's easy enough.
And I can send you that shit. I have a bunch of his business
That
cards.
can happen actually whenever.
Yeah.
It's
I think I might go get another one at some point soonish.
of
This is unrelated to the conversation, but I am signing off.
oh goodbye goodbye.
Cool.
Out of
Great to
protest.
see you as always.
Tim just hates tattoos that much.
I
Yeah.
do. I can't even look at Haley anymore, which is weird.
Oh,
It
geez.
makes the living together
Strange.
thing hard.
It does, yeah. I mean, I just put blinders on most of the time. and it
Oh, like a
works.
horse.
Yeah,
Hot.
just like that. It's
Bottom
very
energy.
Jesus. I just need to look at the wall. All right.
again, there's no reason that this can't be hot.
I mean, you know, everyone's got their kinks. Some people is just not visually enjoying the experience at all, I guess.
Oh yeah, I'm in a blind play.
Some people are like
Well,
turned on by the mystery of it, and some people just can't look at their girlfriend's tattoos. Look, this is a very, I assume, a very normal thing.
It's just I just feel deeply disturbed anytime I see them.
Sensory
like-
deprivation takes things that get me off anymore.
I just God. It's multi-point reference I wasn't expecting. All right. Good night, guys.
Later.
Bye.